doesn't love a good challenge? Well, me. I like things to be easy and predictable. Do you want to do the heavy lifting? Or figure out who's most likely to do it for you?
I've studied dinosaurs since I was a boy. My passion became my career. Now I find myself here at Jurassic Park, questioning everything I believed. This new contract could provide some answers.
Mr. Hammond is offering you a new contract. Don't let him down.
Make sure we have full weather station coverage. You know, we can't get caught flat-footed because, we might need to run. You've made history. Here's a notice from me that there's a new contract that you can take.
You want to impress the man? You've got to deliver the goods. So I've just received a new contract that'll give you that chance to impress the man. Oh, you thought I was referring to Mr. Hammond? Who else would I be? Me talking about?
Here on the islands, we need to run towards knowledge. Or run away from what our ignorance has created. I prefer the former, and that is why I strongly suggest that you take a look at this latest contract. You know, the truth is that weather is our biggest enemy when it comes to controlling, well, more accurately, maintaining the dinosaurs. Thunder and lightning and rain tap into the primal tendencies of aggression. Adequate weather station placement can help mitigate that. It's the things that we take for granted that can be the greatest threat. The weather, for instance. We don't consider what it can do until it acts in ways that we don't expect. And then, of course, chaos. Chaos. But now, with these weather stations, we're at least going to get a heads up. That's good. The multiverse theory postulates that we've already done this 1,000,000 times in 1,000,000 different realities in 1,000,000 different universes. So, taking on this new contract should feel, familiar by now. When a job is done properly, it should be recognized. So, congratulations. Maybe you're keeping us all from being on the menu a little bit longer, if you know what I mean, Jelly Bean.
I've had a chance to look over this next contract, and it has your name written all over it, because I wrote your name all over it.
Yeah, we all know what's waiting out there, and a new contract is waiting for you here. You saw an opportunity, and you seized the moment. Hey, if you were a dinosaur, that'd be a successful hunt. So, enjoy the meal. Another contract, another opportunity, but can you see it through? I believe that you could. Now you need to decide if you should. The jury is still out on whether Jurassic Park succeeds or not, but there is no doubt that you nailed that last contract. Nice work.
I've just received word of a new contract. This one is right up your alley.
Occasionally, to explore an evolutionary branch, one must be willing to go out on a limb, if you'll pardon the pun. And this is one of those moments. A new contract awaits. You could have just as easily failed, but this time, chaos was on your side.
This dinosaur, the Triceratops, is usually a gentle giant, even though its massive horns would suggest otherwise. However, when it's threatened, well, let's just try and make sure that doesn't happen.
You seem to be evolving faster than the dinosaurs. Or maybe you'll become one.
Ellie, Dr. Sattler and I used to save champagne for special occasions. I guess this qualifies.
The smart move is to take this contract. Of course, the choice is ultimately up to you, as is how I choose to report this to Mr. Hammond. You see dinos, I see dollars. Let's run up those numbers.
This is a limited time offer, so you better hurry because the window is only 65 million years wide. With the power output increased, we can now worry less. But that doesn't mean that we can stop worrying completely. Oh no. Vigilance and fear are necessary for survival. And that's something that we share with dinosaurs. Isn't that something?
There's a new contract for you to review. There is nothing like pulling history out of the ground. That's how we discovered our prehistoric past. Well, I mean, before this place, before Jurassic Park. Still, these expeditions can prove invaluable. Send one out and see what it can find. I've heard that the expedition is back and that they've made excellent progress while out in the field.
Make sure we have full weather station coverage. You know, we can't get caught flat-footed because, we might need to run. We couldn't see what was on the other side until you got there. And now, hey, we know it was worth it.
There's a new contract that I strongly suggest you act on.
I was listening for screams and roars, but instead, I hear, what do I hear? Cheering. Well, that must be for you. Okay.
Making dinosaurs costs money. It's a business. An interesting, unique, unprecedented, and at times terrifying business, but a business nonetheless. That is why the Hammond Foundation will be deducting a fee from your operation. I mean, it's a dino-eat-dino world now.
These results of yours, they can improve the lives of the dinosaurs, and our lives too, as we interact with them. Nice job.
Here's a contract that provides advancement opportunities for you and the park, and I guess the dinosaurs as well. A win-win-win. Only a loser would refuse.
Living dinosaurs, well, they present us with so many challenges, including our own notions about the nature of these animals. This contract can help further our understanding. Consider it. I had long postulated that certain dinosaurs move in herds. The Gallimimus we have here, for example, is one such animal. Unfortunately, I experienced a pack of these dinosaurs running for their lives and almost trampling me in the process. Well, I suppose this is paleontology in the post-Jurassic Park era.
Completing this contract should be a reminder of why we are here. To advance the science and knowledge of dinosaurs. To the point of profitability.
You know, if John had listened to me the first go-around, maybe none of us would be here now. So you might want to listen when I say that there is a new contract for you to consider.
There's a new contract available. You should give it a look. Let's see if life really can find a way to help us increase the dinosaur population.
Decisions. Yeah, that must mean a new contract's available. So you want me to be impressed, huh? Okay. These first specimens, the dinosaurs I mean, they were created with oh so many shortcuts. But the whole point of chaos is that it explores every angle, failure upon failure, until eventually it finds the optimal path, even if that path requires bloodshed. So, let's stay on task with this contract. Remember exactly what's at stake. You know, I told John that I'd return to his elaborate prehistoric ant farm under one condition, that nobody else dies because of something that shouldn't be alive, and that still holds true. If John Hammond's experiment has taught us anything, it's that you can always know more. Contracts like this one provide that opportunity. Who could have predicted this outcome? I could.
Ladies and gentlemen, first we've increased the hotel capacity of the island. Commencing incubation procedure. Stand by.
Mr. Hammond and I already have so much on our plate that this new contract is something you should embrace. You are a team player, aren't you? Money not only makes the world go round, on the islands, it's what brings it back from the dead. So you can see how running a profitable business benefits everyone, including the dinosaurs.
We are pleased to welcome you to the park.
In business, competence is rewarded. You've gained a Hammond Foundation level.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Every day, the dinosaurs are testing new strategies to overcome our methods of containing them. If we are to survive, and yes, that's what we're dealing with, then we need to stay one step ahead of them. That's where a contract like this latest one comes into play. This is our step. Thanks for the excellent work. Really, we need more competent action on these islands. Here on the islands, we need to run towards knowledge, or run away from what our ignorance has created. I prefer the former, and that is why I strongly suggest that you take a look at this latest contract. I don't like being right all the time, but in your case, I'm going to make an exception.
Stand by for helicopter arrival.
You know, if John had listened to me the first go-round, maybe none of us would be here now. So you might want to listen when I say that there is a new contract for you to consider. Discovery can be a painful experience, a very uncomfortable journey into the unknown, but you sure made it look easy. These first specimens, the dinosaurs I mean, they were created with oh so many shortcuts, but the whole point of chaos is that it explores every angle, failure upon failure, until eventually it finds the optimal path, even if that path requires bloodshed. So, let's stay on task with this contract. Remember exactly what's at stake. Hey, now we've got what we need to get warnings of any approaching storms. That was nice work.
I want you to have this. A reward for what you've done to support the dinosaurs' presence here. Not just on the islands, but I mean here on our evolutionary timeline, in the now. Call it a strange feeling on my part, but I think these dinosaurs, they need you.
All of our guests are safe. Whew! They had the illusion of danger, but not the actual experience, and that is an optimal result.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dilophosaurus to the park.
For your efforts, the Hammond Foundation is granting you access to new items.
I hope you'll consider this new contract. It has a lot of potential to change things for the better. Caring for the dinosaurs requires research. The park is built upon it. This contract will help us learn more. I never thought I would get a chance to work with living, breathing dinosaurs. It was beyond my ability to even conceive of such a possibility. But now we can expand our knowledge of these animals with contracts. Here's a new one. Don't let the opportunity slip away. John wants more dinosaurs. I think we need more genetic information to make that work. Contracts can not only improve your knowledge, but can also help improve the park. Consider this one. Impressive. Dr. Sattler and I could use someone with your skills in Montana, if we ever get back there.
Here's a notice from me that there's a new contract that you can take.
This new contract gives us improved data to work with, which can only help us achieve our goals.
We are pleased to welcome a Dinosaurus to the park.
A new contract. What will this one bring? The truth is, we cannot know.
On behalf of Mr. Hammond, thank you from Mr. Finch.
Occasionally, to explore an evolutionary branch, one must be willing to go out on a limb, if you'll pardon the pun. And this is one of those moments. A new contract awaits. You saw an opportunity, and you seized the moment. Hey, if you were a dinosaur, that'd be a successful hunt. So, enjoy the meal.
For your comfort, we increase the hotel capacity of the island.
Wow! More recognition from the Hammond Foundation should help with your efforts.
Yeah, we all know what's waiting out there, and a new contract is waiting for you here. You've made history.
For your comfort,
If John Hammond's experiment has taught us anything, it's that you can always know more. Contracts like this one provide that opportunity.
we are pleased to welcome a Dinosaurus to the park. Stand by. Helicopter departing.
A storm. A storm is the Earth's method of generating chaos, nature's way of reminding us that all of our plans can be over in an instant. However, weather stations can warn us of the storm, of this chaotic wrath, before it arrives, and before it allows something hungry and angry to escape.
You are really racking up the wins. Keep it going. But remember, you're not the only one who's capable of impressing Mr. Hammond.
Alan hates it when people call this animal a duck-billed dinosaur.